2026, my New Year's resolution is to only do live streams in my new studio, which is where I am right now. All right, I gotta check out the sound, see if the sound is working. I don't see my stream yet. All right, here it is. Let's see here. How's this going? Let's see here. Okay, it looks good. Hey, piano person's here. Hi. Welcome to January 1st, 2026 of my live stream. I'm going to work some more on my bottle here. And my paints are over here. So let me get them. And I've got brushes down here. I'm good. How are you doing? Did you have a nice New Year's Eve? We had a fun New Year's Eve. We watched a James Bond movie with Daniel Craig, Casino Royale. It's a pretty action-packed movie. All right, there we go. I'm gonna add some highlights on here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a zoom in here so we can see this better. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up, piano person. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're not having the greatest day. Hey, lacerations. Oh, lacerations hidden behind lace. Hi, I remember you. It's your first time? I remember your name. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Seeing this very strong highlight. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but it doesn't really matter where it's coming from because I see it, and I'm just gonna add it in. Oh, I hear some airplanes outside. Hi. I need some medium. Thin this paint out. I'm using water to thin the white out to kind of like blend it onto the bottle. Soften it up a bit. Oh, I know what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the like window reflections in the bottle. Oh no, this is actually acrylic paint, guys. It's acrylic. See, here's my stash. And it's all water-based. Oop. It's all water-based. And I have some, I don't want to spill it. Ooh, I spilled it. I have a thing of water in here, a little dirty thing of water right here. It's my dirty water. And then I have my acrylic paint. I have a little rag here too. And I have the colors that I need. And down here, I have some gel medium. And I think I'll put that in put this gel, it's gloss medium. I'm gonna put this in my palette if it'll fit. When I went to art school, I used oil paint a lot. No, in fact, all the paintings I've been doing online are in acrylic. So no oil. But I don't have anything against oil. It's just that it's more complicated than acrylic, and it doesn't dry as quickly. And I like my paint to dry quickly so that I can go over it again, so that I can layer things. And oil paint takes a while to dry. And you have to do fat over thin when you use oil paint. You can't put like a thin layer of like a turpentine, like you can't add a bunch of turpentine to your oil paint and take that thin layer of paint and put it over a thicker layer of oil paint, because it'll just like cleave off. So anyway, acrylic is much more user-friendly because you don't have to follow any rules. You can do fat over thin or thin over fat. That's okay. That's okay, piano person. Did you go to art school or are you self-taught? I went to art school. To be honest though, I didn't really enjoy art school all that much, although I did enjoy going to Paris for the year. My sophomore year, I went to Parsons in Paris, and I enjoyed the people that were at art school though. But I felt like there was a lot of, at the time when I went to art school, there was a lot of stuff about conceptual art happening and performance art. There was a lot of performance art, and I was really into just painting from life, like I'm doing now, which I learned to do when I was in Paris, because we had a drawing teacher who had us carry a sketchbook around with us all the time and paint from life. And so I loved that. I loved carrying a sketchbook around Paris and drawing things every day. Got me hooked on drawing from life. So when I came back to New York City and went to college my junior year and my senior year, I forget which year I didn't want to finish, if it was my junior year or my senior year. I wanted to quit college completely and just not even bother getting my degree. And my grandmother said, "You'll ruin your life if I didn't get my degree." So my mother was like, "Don't quit." Everybody was like, "Don't quit." Hey, Aiden. Thank you. So anyway, I didn't quit. I stayed in school, in art school. And then when I graduated, well, my senior year, I started working for a guy, Brian Coleman, he's an awesome mentor. And he worked painting costumes for the Phantom of the Opera, and he also worked at Saks Fifth Avenue. doing window display. And so I started working for him, painting costumes, and I loved that job. And then he got me working doing window display. So when I graduated from Parsons, I had a job freelancing in New York City. And it was the first job I ever really liked. So I stayed in New York City. Now I live in Tennessee. Aiden, what country are you in? And lacerations, what country are you in? I forgot. I'm in the US. And I'm in the state of Tennessee. And I'm in my new huge studio that I built last year. And I'm still finishing it in some ways. I need to finish painting under the loft, and I need to finish the loft area. There's no floor really in the loft area. It's just particle board up there. Yeah. Piano person's in Germany. Thank you for tuning in on this January 1st. This is like monumental day. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, that's zooming in. Oh, let's zoom out. Oh, wow. Oh, you went to Paris. Cool. Oh, 1 week. Wow. That's cool though that that's right. You are learning French. And so did you go with your French class? That would make sense. I always wanted to live in France. I feel like I need a little chair and then I could sit down. But all right, let's see. Let's see here. Only with your French class. Oh yeah, every French class. That's cool. When I was growing up, our French class did not go to France, but there were German classes, and the kids went to Germany. But I didn't study German in high school, but I still ended up going to Germany because when the German students, like they did exchange, like kids from the US went to Germany and then German students came to the US. And when the German students came to the US, I befriended one of the German students, this girl, and she invited me to Germany when I was like 15. So I got to go to Neunkirchen when I was 15, 14 or 15. I forget exactly how old I was. And it was an awesome experience. It was a lot of fun. I took the plane all by myself. It was the first plane ride I took all by myself, and I went to Europe. It was so cool. And then when I was there, a friend of mine and we went to Paris for like 3 days while I was there. I was there for 2 weeks in Neunkirchen, except for the 3 nights that I spent in Paris. Oh, wow. Do you ever speak French with her on the way to school? Do you take the bus? Are you at the bus stop together? Is that what you mean by you're at the same stop? This is, wait a little bit. I can hear my knees like making noise because, I guess because I got older. They're going creak, creak. Bus, train, bus, then walking. Wow. How long does it take to get to school? Glazes. Glazes are when you add like the medium and it goes on translucent. The paint goes on translucently. And I love that. I love adding glazes to things. It's like a way, it's very much like oil painting, but it's not. It's all water-based and user-friendly. Oh, wow. An hour and 20 minutes to get to school. That's a long ride. Got a little paint over the edge. I don't want that like that. Got to get a little rag, a little wet rag, and wipe that paint off. Hey, welcome everybody. My name's Melodie Provenzano, and I'm here to tell you Happy New Year. It is possible to be an artist, but it's not easy, but it is possible. Okay, I just messed up this. So I'm gonna try to wipe it off. Now this is water, so I'm hitting this with some water. And hopefully when it dries, there will not be a mark here. Like there is, like you can see it's wet. I want to keep the back of this canvas raw linen for the most part. So okay. I'm going to step back and take a look. Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin, how are you? I am back at the wall. I've made a New Year's resolution to get out of my little studio and into my big studio full time so that my family can have that space and or my husband. Because my he's a musician and he could use that space. Although he also works in film and video. Yes, my door is fixed, yes. I had to go out the window that day. I went out the window, and this friend of mine who actually was the contractor that built this big studio for me, he He came over bright and early the next morning, and he took his little screwdriver and he opened the door and he got the thing out in no time, like in like 30 seconds. It took him about 30 seconds. It was amazing. So it's good to have friends who know how to do things. My husband and I tried to fix it, and we just tore it up. Basically, we didn't get anywhere. Look how this bottle is just floating here in space. All right, I need to kind of get a little lower here. This, the only problem with getting down low like this is then I can't see this at the right angle. And I think I've made this like just about as big on here as I possibly can without I thought I could go this big and not have to like get down. Aw. Why are you having a bad day? Do you want to talk about it, or it's just just sometimes you just don't feel good? Like I used to feel like that. Sometimes I just didn't feel good. All right, that's where I made that mistake there. Let's get in here. Fill this in. What? Your friend ditched you and your other friend died? Literally? Oh. Hey, Omizu! Happy New Year! Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, that's so nice. Rumpelstiltskin has an uplifting quote. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, but more often than not, it's of an incoming train. You fooled me, Rumpelstiltskin. I thought that was supposed to be uplifting. But maybe you hop on that train and it takes you to a far off land where everyone's happy and gets to paint all day. Yeah, happy 2026. What is going on in this jar right here? And the canvas, I stretched it on the wall with staples, but it's still like kind of buckled. I wonder if I can pull it over here. I don't know. Just gotta work with what I got. You have to work with what you have, you know. Make the best of it. Be grateful. Oh, I know what you can do, piano person. You can think of all the things you're grateful for. That helps me. Like if I ever feel bummed out about something, I can think of some things that I'm grateful for. But I guess you did that. You were like, I'm grateful to see everybody and that be on the live stream chatting. I'm grateful you're here, piano person. I need this to be darker. Oh, you're off from your day job. Cool. Are you going to get some live streaming done on this January 1st of 2026. This is day 213 of my live, my 365-day art quest. Oh yeah, I hope they do too. I hope your parents will as well. Is there a reason why they wouldn't? Is it during school hours or far away? Hmm. 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 Oh, they didn't like him. Oh, cool, Omizu. Yeah, I think we're gonna watch another movie later. Um, the whole family, except my son. He'll be playing his iPad while we're watching a movie. We watched a James Bond movie with Daniel Craig because we watched the Knives Out series, all three of them recently, and I've never seen the Daniel Craig James Bond movies. They're pretty. We watched Casino Royale, but we might watch some more of them. So we're on a Daniel Craig kick. Oh, well, I hope you get to go, piano person. I'll be hoping for you that you get to go, so that you can pay your respects and get some closure. I'm gonna stand back, take a look. Looks kind of wonky when I look at it on the phone. It looks a little, maybe it's because of the tilt of the camera. Yeah, I think that's more straight on if I do that. Thank you. The shadow needs to get a little darker, Rumpelstiltskin, so I apologize, but it's gonna change. But it will be blue and kind of yellow and have that, this needs to get a little darker. Okay. There we go. Some more orange in my box here. Oh, yeah, you have a job. That's good. This year, I'm trying to make the resolution. I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'll fail. I really want to make money as an artist this year. You know, most people, if you've heard me talk about my history, then you know that I lived in New York City and I worked for fashion companies. And then I moved to Tennessee, and when I was working for fashion companies, I was very frugal and I never lived beyond my means. I always saved every extra dime and I invested it. And so I came to Tennessee with some savings, and that's how I built this studio. So I didn't build this studio with money that I made from art. I made it from art, but art working for fashion companies. Not, look at him, I can see myself bending over, trying to talk. Anyway, yeah, so I want to make some income now from stuff that I create in this building. Like, hopefully this building is an investment into myself and I can capitalize on it. So it's January 1st. So I'm making my resolution. Gonna be a saleswoman as well as an artist. Oh dear. Anyway, I envy you, Omizu, because you have an illustration job. That seems like fun. Creative and income producing. Oh, thank you, Omizu. Thank you. Oh yeah, you're not bothering anybody. Especially, I mean, you're not bothering me, that's for sure, piano person. No, and you're not ruining the mood. Let's lift you up. Let's lift piano person up. It'll get better, trust me. Life gets so much better. The older you get, if you have the right attitude and if you want things to get better, things will get better. And hurts from losing best friends or good friends will get better. I lost my best friend, one of my best friends in New York City. And that was really sad. Oh, I made that video. I made that angel video about my friend Sarah. So anyway, I can relate. Yeah, you'd rather do your own work, Omizu. I can understand that. I can understand that for sure. I'm kind of like sometimes I don't mind. Like I guess I don't really mind so much when people, well, I guess it depends what it is. Like I did this painting, I did a commission for a woman where she had me paint flamingos in water with some text in the water, written in the water, and a rainbow, and it was this very elaborate painting that I did for her. And I enjoyed it. It was very challenging, and I wasn't getting to paint objects like I like. Like I like looking at the object. I had to paint from photographs and stuff, which I don't really enjoy that much, but I don't know. It was enjoyable because I was like, oh, hey, there's a paycheck at the end of this. And I just, yeah. But yeah, I guess I can understand totally. Doing stuff that really inspires you, like just do it anyway. That's fun. Piano person says that they love painting, but they hate it when someone tells them what to paint. Yeah. Or to craft. Yeah. Does anybody have customs about what they eat on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day? I mean, we're about to go. Oh my goodness, it's almost 4 o'clock here. Oh, there's my husband texting me. I plan to be up in 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go in 9 minutes. Because we're gonna go eat black-eyed peas, collard greens, and potatoes for good luck, health, and wealth, or something like that. Apparently, I mean, I grew up in the North and we didn't have that tradition, but we do it here in Tennessee, where my husband and his mom are from. They're both from Tennessee. I think it's like a Southern thing. And then we'll probably watch a movie. Because I've made this bottle and rose this big. Oh, and Omizu, remember how you were like, you're like, oh, I'd like Melody to paint something that changes. Well, look, it's really dead now. It really, really died. Poor little rosebud. Yeah, because I chose to make it this big, I kind of have to kind of squat a little bit to try and get down here. Like I'm trying to find like the sweet spot where I see it and it's not too changed and I can still paint it. I don't know. It's kind of like this balancing act where I should have my eyeballs when I'm looking at that and then looking at this. It looks like there's a thorn in here. I'm going to add that thorn in here. Dark thorn. It comes up like this. Yee. And I never did finish these leaves, and now they're totally not done. They're not done. So I'll have to fill them in, and then maybe I took a picture of it, maybe, and I can see like more detail on this leaf here, up here. Okay. Oh. Ah, Rumpelstiltskin. Ah, that's cool. Piano person's auto correct saved the name already. Thingy. I ate like these cookied with a little thingy in it where something motivational stands on a pretzel, and that's it. We have specific foods, Rumpelstiltskin says, for specific festivals, but not a Georgian holidays as such. Like for Ugadi, traditional New Year, harvest time, Rumpelstiltskin says we have food prepared with fresh harvested rice. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. In the north, they got Baisakhi festival when they cook with new wheat. Ah. Piano person says, we only have for my dad birthday a food, not for something else. Oh, okay. So Rumpelstiltskin. Well, awesome. Okay, so it's that time. I have to make myself stop. All right, well, I can come back to it again. So, thank you everyone for joining me on this January 1st on the 213th day of my art quest. Yeah, already this has changed. Huh. Okay, well, oh, and I just realized my shadow is right here when I'm painting, like I'm in my shadow. All right, yeah. Omizu, you have a wonderful day too. Rumpelstiltskin, piano person. We had some new names in the chat. Oh yeah, and Laces was here again. And Aiden, oh, Random Oddities was here. Random Oddities, I didn't see you. Happy New Year, Random Oddities. Let's see. There's Aiden up there. Lacerations hidden behind lace. Okay. Awesome, guys. Thank you for sharing this first day of 2006 with me on this live stream. I appreciate it very, very much. And I'll be back. Peace on earth.